Hi friends, welcome to Bowl of Light Yoga. I'm Danielle. This is going to be a quick Surya Namaskar A tutorial, or Sun Salutation A, which is often referred to as a vinyasa flow in a yoga class. It's actually a series of postures, and each of these postures have their own benefits. But together as a series, this sequence is heating, it's energizing, it's a great full body warm up, and it's a way to sharpen your mental focus. So let's go ahead and get started. So to begin, you come to the top of your mat and stand into Tadasana, mountain pose. So your feet should be centered under your hips here. Your heels are going to be kind of behind the widest part of your foot. Just take a moment here to kind of maybe roll around on your feet, side to side, back and forth here. Just finding into all the sides of your feet. And then you'll want to balance your weight equally on all four corners of your feet. We're going to engage up through the legs, so your kneecaps will lift. You want to find some activation in your abs. So you'll notice as you kind of pull your lower abs up and in, you naturally find some lengthening in your tailbone. Moving up, we're going to keep our shoulders stacked over our hips. Make sure your ribs are kind of knit closed here. So we don't need to be like this, just this is nice here. Okay, so shoulders, hips, knees, ankles are all stacked. Hands have some energy facing the front or out to the side of you. And then you're going to inhale, arms sweep up overhead, palms meet above your head. If you're able and it's okay in your neck, you can go ahead and glance up at your hands. If not, just keep your gaze in front of you. And as you exhale, we'll begin to fold forward here into Uttanasana, forward fold. So keep your knees deeply bent as you need, as feels good in your body. Your hands can just come to the mat or to some blocks here or to your legs, whatever is accessible for you. And you want to maybe, if it feels good, start to pedal out your legs a little bit. Just kind of waking up the back body. So the next thing we'll do is we'll inhale, bringing your hands either to blocks or to your shins, lifting your upper body up to a 90-degree angle, your lower body and upper body here. Find some length in your spine. So find as much length as you can from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And then we'll exhale, fold again. I like to take my hands and just kind of run them down the backs of my legs here. Just one helps me kind of remember my body. Sometimes we walk around in our head, forget we have a body. And also it helps me pull my upper body towards my legs just a little bit here. So you can plant your hands down on either side of your feet here. And we'll step our right foot back to a high runner's lunge position. So you want to make sure that your front knee is stacked over your ankle here. If you're too far forward or too far back, you just need to adjust your stance by kind of wiggling your back foot wherever you need it to be. And then we'll go ahead and take that left foot back to meet your right foot in plank position or high push-up position. So you can stay here or you can drop your knees to the mat and support your body this way. Whichever variation you take, you want your wrists, elbows, and shoulders stacked in nice alignment here, and your fingers spread wide and kind of gripping the mat so that you're not dumping all of your weight into your wrists. So next we'll lower down to Cobra. So keeping your elbows facing back and in tight towards your body. Just lower all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet firmly into the mat. Engage your legs so that your kneecaps lift up off the mat. Bring your hands either to under your shoulders, or I kind of like mine wide on the mat a little bit here. It just gives me a little more space. And begin to peel your upper body off the mat, keeping your pubic bone in contact with the mat, keeping your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Only go to the point where you don't feel any pinching or strain in your lower back. If you feel any of that, you've gone too far, just come back down a little bit. And be aware of your neck when you're in postures like this. Try and keep your chin parallel to the ground. Don't look up too far. That can add some pressure into your lower back. We'll come down. Tuck your toes back under. Pushing up to the plank of your choice, either on knees or high plank. And we'll firmly, firmly, firmly engage the abs so much that it begins to lift your hips up towards the sky for downward facing dog. When you get to downward facing dog here, you can begin to pedal out your legs. Move your hips side to side. You can keep your knees deeply bent and just work into getting some length in your spine here in the upper body. Take whatever feels good in your body. Pay attention to what your body's asking for. And then you can look forward to the top of your mat. And there are several ways to get to the top of your mat. You can just walk. You could lift your right leg, pull it into your chest, step it forward, and then step your other foot forward. You could float or hop your way up. Just come back up to forward fold, however you like to get here. Fold on over your legs. Inhale, arms sweep down, around and up. Palms meet overhead, again looking up if you can. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's that. We'll do it again on the other side here, maybe moving a little bit faster. Inhale, arms sweep down, around and up. Palms meet overhead. And exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, find some length in your spine. Exhale, folding forward again, Uttanasana. As we inhale this time, we'll step the left foot back for runner's lunge. And then right foot back to meet in your plank variation. We'll lower down to the mat. Untuck your toes, inhaling up to cobra. And exhale, coming back down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So inhale, looking up to the top of the mat. And getting there however you would like. Forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep down, around and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So there you go. Sun Salutation A. I hope this tutorial helped you. Namaste.